Go lay down. Come on. Milo, come on. Bedroom.
Sign.
Or whenever works out. Honestly. Hold on. You say hi.
Hi, and welcome to our, I haven't even been counting. I have no idea how many we've done so far. I know it's more than 10, so this is not our 10th anniversary. But thank you for joining us. Welcome to our special edition Mother's Day concert. Viele Grüße an alle nach Europa auch.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
Und willkommen zu unserem besonderen, I can't talk. Zu unserem speziellen Muttertagskonzert. Nee, es ist das Konzert. Ja, okay. Ja, ich kann kein Deutsch mehr. Es ist wirklich peinlich. Obwohl wir wirklich versuchen, jeden Tag, den ganzen Tag mit der Enkelin Deutsch zu reden. Aber dann ist es wurscht, ob ich es richtig mache oder nicht. Oh je. Wir fangen gleich an mit einem, das wir schon gemacht haben, aber es hat mit Müttern so die Ecke zu tun. We're starting with a song that we've done before, and it sort of has to do with mothers. It's a coded speech, and it's what the little kids used to sing outside in the street when their mothers were working in the brothels. Es ist das, was die kleinen Kinder in der Straße gesungen haben, die Mütter zu warnen, die drinnen im Bordell gearbeitet haben. Thank you, Del, for telling me the right word. Letztes Mal habe ich es nicht gewusst. Ja, gut. Und das ist zum Mitsingen. It's to sing along, so please do sing along.
I know I tested it, but I didn't test it with me. So I'm going to move it
you
a
can
little
move
bit.
it? All right.
Because we're further forward.
Right, we are. Should I move back?
No,
Do you want to
it's
move
fine.
back?
No.
Okay. I've got a hook in that shouldn't be. Oh, I always do that. I'll take that one out too, just in case.
It says C blues.
Yeah, I know. It says C blues, and that means that all the E flats should be out, but the A natural should be in. Yes, okay. Okay, got it. Now I'm confused. No, those have got it. Oh, the B's have to be in though. No, not that one.
Not that one?
Yeah, it's a really tricky tuning.
Oh, jeez.
That's why it's so confusing. Whoa! What happened? Well, now I hope everyone's tuned in by now. We've wasted enough time to get everybody in. All right, let's see if I got it right now. Oh, this is dedicated to all mother-in-laws because it's got a mother-in-law in it. Hooker took my soda cracker. Does your mama short a bagger? If your mama short a bagger, say, Hooker took my soda cracker. You got that? So now we're going to practice it. Hooker took my soda cracker. Does your mama short a bagger? If your mama short a bagger, say, Hooker took my soda cracker. Do you love her, say, you know I love my mother-in-law. If you love mama like you say, why can't mama chaw? Hooker took my soda cracker. Does your mama short a bagger? If your mama short a bagger, say, Hooker took my soda cracker. Mama loves you all, and you know I'm your mother-in-law. If you love me like you say you do, try to back up too. Hooker took my soda cracker. Does your mama short a bagger? If your mama short a bagger, say, Hooker took my soda cracker. Hooker took my soda cracker. Does your mama short a bagger? If your mama short a bagger, say, Hooker took my soda cracker. You didn't play your shakers.
No, that's for later.
Oh, they're for later. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, because we're talking about mothers-in-laws, I was going to say, first of all, I'm wearing one necklace that my mom gave me, and this one Claudia gave me, my mother-in-law, for Mother's Day.
You swallowed that when you said it just now. You better say it right out so everybody understands.
So I'm wearing one necklace that my mommy gave me and one necklace that my mother-in-law, Claudia, gave me. And I always joke about how I married Travis for his parents. And I'm only like 30% joking. So thanks for being such a wonderful mother-in-law.
Yeah.
There are good ones.
So that there are good ones. I always say too, I know, Alina just married the greatest parents-in-law. We love you. And das musst du jetzt auf Deutsch erzählen.
Auf Deutsch. Ich habe heute 2 Ketten an. Eine habe ich von meiner Mutter geschenkt gekriegt. Und
vom Wikingermarkt in Berlin.
Und eine habe ich dieses Jahr zu Weihnachten von meiner Schwiegermutter gekriegt. Und ich mache immer Scherze, dass ich meinen Mann für seine Eltern geheiratet habe. Und ich bin aber nur zu 30%, es ist nur zu 30% ein Witz.
Ja, die sind ganz
Die
toll.
sind tolle. Und meine Mutter, meine Stiefmutter, nein,
Nee, Schwiegermutter. Stiefmütter sind immer böse.
Ja, Stiefmütter sind immer böse, aber meine Schwiegermutter ist toll.
Ja.
Ja.
And
Okay.
that's why we're singing the next song, too. This is for Claudia. This is for me. This is for my mom. Because in our family, there's an ancient tradition of ice cream. And you'll see by the end of the song why that's important.
You want to sing? Yeah. Okay, sit right there and sing with us.
You're probably going to hear a little bit of our child since I'm here now. Nobody's watching her, so she's kind of roaming free.
Yeah.
And-
So where did you leave off?
I
on the
said
story?
that in our family there's an ancient tradition of ice cream. My great-grandfather served ice cream in his little general store, homemade ice cream, little general store in Penryn, California. And so we have a tradition of making ice cream.
Okay, come on.
This
I'm
is
gonna
a
sing this from over here.
song that I
You
learned.
can't see me, but you will still hear me.
This is a song I learned as a child, and I never heard anybody else ever sing it. Also, dieses Lied ist für die Schwiegermutter von meiner Tochter, also Travis' Mutter, für mich und für meine Mutter. Wir haben eine alte Tradition vom Eismachen in unserer Familie. Mein Urgroßvater servierte selbstgemachtes Eis in seinem kleinen Tante Emma-Laden in Penryn, California. Und dieses Lied habe ich schon als Kind gelernt und ich habe bis jetzt noch nie jemand anderem kennengelernt, der dieses Lied konnte. And Alina, were you going to tell the rest of this story?
Well, I was driving in the car one day. We were driving down 470, and I just was singing the song, and Claudia starts singing with me, and I was like, how do you know this song? And it turns out both my mom and Claudia had the same album as kids.
And it was the same for me because I had grown up with multiple songs from that album. One being the song my mother always sang to me when I was little, going to bed, and the Lollipop Tree. And I've never heard anybody in my life ever sing or hear any of those songs before. So it was like this was kind of meant to be.
Magical relationship.
It's like the two people that happened to know this album just happened to find each other. So
Also auf Deutsch, ich habe dieses Lied als Kind gelernt und niemand anders gekannt, der es konnte. Und Aline hat das irgendwann im Auto gesungen und ihre Schwiegermutter fing an mitzusingen. Und es hat sich herausgestellt, dass wir beide aus Kalifornien, mit dem gleichen Lied aufgewachsen sind. Und es geht dem Travis genauso. Er und Aline kennen viele gemeinsame Lieder dadurch. Und das soll einfach so sein. Travis, your head's cut off a bit. Are you gonna?
You can sit since I'm
it's
not
like,
there.
yeah,
Are you really not gonna be here?
not with Cora.
No, she can sit.
She's not sitting there.
She's
You'll
not.
hear me.
You'll hear you.
But he's
Okay.
got a pretty
Oops.
voice,
Wait.
too. Sometimes.
Okay.
That's another lovely thing my mother-in-law told me one day. You're so beautiful. Then you make that face.
And I always said, du siehst aus wie eine Prinzessin und benimmst dich wie eine Schweinehirtin. You look like a princess, but you act like a swineherd. All of our Mother's Day secrets
Wow,
are
we
coming
just
out.
love you, Elena.
You're ready to stop saying to me.
Oh, there's a refrain to sing along. Es gibt ein Refrain zum
And I
Mitsingen.
know, Mom, you'll be singing it. At least you better
Yes.
be.
Right. And we'll do it twice. The refrain we'll do it twice after the first verse.
Sure.
Okay, ready?
There we go.
One fine day in early spring, I played a funny trick. Right in the yard behind our house I planted a lollipop stick. Then every day I watered it well and watched it carefully. I hoped one day that stick would grow to be a lollipop tree. What a place to be, under my lollipop, 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 lolly, lolly, lollipop tree. What a place to be, under my lollipop, 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 lolly, lolly, lollipop tree. Then one day I woke to find a very funny sight. A tree all full of lollipops had grown in the dead of night. Well, I sat beneath that wonderful tree and looked up with a grin. And when I opened up my mouth, a lollipop dropped right in. What a place to be, under my lollipop, 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 lolly, lolly, lollipop tree. Winter came and days grew cold, as winter days will do. On my tree, my lovely tree, not one little lollipop grew. From every branch an icicle hung, the limbs were bare as bones. But when I broke those icicles off, they turned into ice cream cones. What a place to be, under my lollipop, 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 lolly, lolly, lollipop tree. What a place to be, under my lollipop, 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 lolly, lolly, lollipop tree. Under my lollipop, 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 lolly, lolly, lollipop tree.
I'm still learning the F chord, so I apologize. But I'm getting there.
No, it was great. Thank you, Travis.
Thank you, Travis.
Thank you,
Travis
Mom.
has been in the background through all of these concerts, and he's really a wonderful musician and singer, and we would love to include him, but somebody's always got to
Either be watching Cora or watching the feed to make sure everything goes right. But
Yeah.
Mom, I love you very much. Thank you so much for bringing me up musically. I cannot even begin to tell you how much music has been an essential part of my life, and you've made that happen by singing to me, teaching me songs, even stuff like coming up with songs so that I'll eat my banana in the morning.
I love the banana.
It's absolutely fantastic, and I couldn't have a better mom for myself. And I'm also insanely grateful for Nancy, who is also just as musical. So she's really brought a huge light into our life with her beautiful music and her harp. She's brought more instruments into my life that I've got to fiddle around with. Has been a lot of fun.
So if anybody has a hurdy-gurdy to donate,
yes, hurdy-gurdy. I would
Travis
love a
wants to
hurdy-gurdy.
learn.
Those are like the coolest instruments. I want a hurdy-gurdy. Anyways, so thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day.
thank you.
And then, of course, my beautiful, beautiful wife,
Oh, shush you.
who has been an absolutely incredible mother for my child, Cora. I know Cora
she wants
absolutely loves her mama a lot. And I'm sure if she were old enough to put together those kinds of sentences, she would tell her mom that she loves her very much. Can you say, I love you, Mama?
I love you, Mama.
There we go.
Thank you, honey.
So thank you, Alina, for being an amazing mother.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Happy Mother's
Thank
Day.
you, Travis.
Have a kid.
I will have a kid.
And a mini.
All right.
Oh, I'm losing
Are
my
you
clothes.
coming?
Oh my goodness. What a day.
The reason I'm laughing that Alina's clothes are coming off is that my children had a tendency to rush on stage and pull my skirt down, pull my top down. Just
God, you poor thing.
Ich lachte, weil Aline ihr Kleid verloren hat, weil als meine Kinder klein waren, neigten sie dazu, auf die Bühne zu rennen und entweder meinen Rock hinunterzuziehen oder mein Oberteil abzuziehen, weil sie stillen wollten. Also das scheint irgendwie in der Familie zu bleiben. Alrighty, am I still in frame?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we are. Okay, now serious business. We gotta do some music. Stop talking.
Ja, okay. Das Lied heißt Zigeunerkind. Es geht um ein Gespräch zwischen einer Mutter und einer Tochter. Das Lied stammt von den Wanderharfenistinnen aus Böhmen und Deutschland, also aus dem Eisfeld in Thüringen. Und die Tochter will bleiben, nicht immer wandern. Aber die Mutter sagt, wir müssen immer weiter wandern. Und so war es auch mit den Wandermusikanten. This is a song that is a discussion between a mother and a daughter. It stems from the wandering harp players from Bohemia and Thüringen, Thuringia, Eichsfeld. And they discuss how the daughter would like to stay and not wander, but the mother says we have to keep wandering and traveling. And I'm still in C. Hallelujah. Ja. Es glänzet.
Es glänzet der Frühling, so wild durch den Hain. Es rieselt die Quelle im Sande. Ach Mutter, lass hier unsere Heimat sein. Was ziehen wir von Lande zu Lande?
Weiter nur zu, weiter nur zu, Zigeunerkind hat
Was bleiben wir hier nicht an diesem Ort, wo reichlich die Kunstmann uns lohnt? Ach Mutter, lass mich dort, wo das Glück und der Frohsinn wohnen.
Glück ist nur Schein, Glück ist nur Schein, Zigeunerkind darf nicht glücklich sein. Weiter nur zu, weiter nur zu, Zigeunerkind hat kein Grau. entflammet. Ach, nimmer, ach, nimmer, darf ich mich ihm lohn. Er blickt mich, als wär ich verdammt. Weiter zur Fern, Zigeunerkind, hat niemand gern. Weiter nur zu, Zigeunerkind, hat keine Uh-oh.
Goop. Ooh.
Oh,
Better turn that down.
Yeah, I better turn it down. So, we wanted to tell a story about the wandering harpers, and it was very, very unusual. Even though they were on the road constantly traveling throughout the world, that a Harfenmädchen, a harp girl, would marry outside of her group of musicians or her village that she came from. Es war ganz ungewöhnlich bei den Wandermusikanten, dass ein Hafenmädchen irgendwo unterwegs jemanden außerhalb, also der nicht von ihrem Dorf war, heiraten würde. Die waren von klein auf eingeimpft worden, niemals die Männer draußen anzusehen. They were taught from a very, very young age never to even consider the men out there as real people. So it was very unusual that a woman or a girl would stay in a town and marry someone she met there. But it did happen in the town that Alina grew up in and where we lived in Germany, in Freising. A group of wandering musicians from Thüringen came through, and a student studying at the University of Weinstefan in Freising fell in love with this beautiful, and she was stunning. And he wanted to marry her. Also es passierte in Freising, in Bayern, da wo Alina aufgewachsen ist und wo wir jahrelang gelebt haben, dass eine Gruppe von Wandermusikanten aus Thüringen durch Freising zog und ein junger Student von Weinstefan verliebte sich unsterblich in eine junge Frau mit Gitarre in dem Fall. Ihre Schwester spielte die Harfe. They went to the town, the village that they came from, and she was determined to marry him even though everyone in the town was against it. They don't like to lose their musicians. Die Musiker wollen nicht ihre Musiker verlieren. Wenn jemand ausfällt, dann fehlt eine Stimme und ein Instrument. Und der wurde auch dort zusammengeschlagen. When he went to ask to marry her, he was beaten up by all the other men in the village. But they married anyway. Sie haben trotzdem geheiratet und wir haben seinen Sohn, also den Sohn von dem gekannt, ganz lieber Kerl, und so kennen wir auch diese Geschichte. We knew the son of this couple, and they were very happily married for years and years and years, and the son turned out great. So that's an ode to mothers, an ode to love. It does work, even when other people are against it.
Up, up.
Up, up.
Okay, first,
Up, up.
Pete says, hello, Nancy.
Oh,
Pete
hi.
I don't know how to say that. Ollinger?
Ollinger.
Ollinger.
Oh, wait, no, he's in America, so it's Ollinger.
Okay.
In Pacifica, are you still in Pacifica? Good to hear from you, Pete.
And Keith says, nice to see you all live. Hi, Keith. And Claudia, under Jack's name, says, thank you, dears.
Oh. Now, this is another one of those really cool tunings that's actually, wait, I just have to get everything out and then put the B's back in. It's so cool to have an A flat and a B natural next to each other.
Ooh. Sounds
Such
creepy.
a cool key. I
like a
keys like that.
Halloweeny feel.
Yeah, so does the song. We know that mothers are magicians, and we've done this song before, but we wanted to do it again just to honor all the mother magicians out there who are struggling to make ends meet at the moment. Wir wissen, dass Mütter Zauberinnen sind, und wir haben dieses Lied schon einmal gemacht, aber das wollen wir noch einmal herausschicken für all diese Mütter, die kämpfen im Moment, dass alles zusammen bleibt und das Essen auf dem Tisch bleibt. Mama's gonna bargain with the old cook pot. Try to get more than what the liar's got. Don't trim no fat, pull potatoes from a box. Mama's gonna bargain with the old cook pot. Mama's gonna bargain with the old cook pot. Mama's gonna bargain with the old cook pot. Mama's gonna water that gravy down. Try to get enough to go around. With 5 mouths to feed and poverty in the ground. Mama's gonna water that gravy down. Mama's gonna water that gravy down. Mama's gonna water that gravy down. So thank the Lord and sit up straight. Mind your manners and clean your plate. Don't ask for more, savor every drop. 'Cause there's nothing more coming from the old cook pot. Nothing more coming from the old cook pot. Nothing more coming from the old cook pot. Mama's gonna bargain with the old cook pot. Pray to the Maker, make the hunger stop, and ask a little more than what we got. Mama's gonna bargain with the old cook pot. Mama's gonna bargain with the old cook pot. Mama's gonna bargain with the old cook pot. So thank the Lord and sit up straight. Mind your manners and clean your plate. Don't ask for more, savor every drop. 'Cause there's nothing more coming from the old cook pot. Nothing more coming from the old cook pot. Nothing more coming from the old cook pot. Nothing more coming from the old cook pot.
Ay. I think I'm losing my mind.
I know.
Can't remember anything today.
But I'm having the same trouble. I think are other musicians having this issue that we're just losing our concentration? We left out one song today because the accompaniment that we've been working on all week just was gone. It was just gone. So I'm having trouble remembering my chords and
I can't remember my words, and I'm getting distracted.
We're a great pair.
Yeah, it was a great concert for you.
All right, now I got to get it really into C without any mistakes or it'll sound awful. No.
Oh, I have no idea how to pronounce that.
What?
But this person, can you see that?
Mina. Oh, hello. Mina in Finland. Oh, that's so cool.
She says, "Nice to see you again, Nancy. And thanks for the music." You're welcome.
Mina is a fantastic musical instrument builder.
Buy some instruments while you're stuck at home. Learn
Living
one.
near Turku, she builds instruments out of the most amazing things.
Travis wants you to make him a hurdy-gurdy. This is his new obsession.
Yeah, and now I don't know if I got it all the way into C or not.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
That's
distracted
okay.
you. What are we doing? Okay,
Isn't that right? Yes.
turn around.
This is one of the classic Mother's Day songs. Okay, that
my
was
fault.
cool. Yeah, that was
my
your fault.
I distracted you whilst you were
I'm flipping my
I
levers.
just almost said a very bad word. Oh boy.
Okay, let's see if it's... No, that's not right. Oh, that's what's wrong. Okay.
I'll show you one more time.
Well, that was cool. It had an A flat and a C sharp. That was... I'll have to work on something that does that.
Okay,
That's cool.
sounds good.
Where are you going, my little one, little one? Where are you going, my baby, my own? Turn around in your two, turn around in your four, turn around in your young girl going out of my door. Turn around, turn around, turn around, and you're a young girl going out of my door. Where are you going, my little one, little one? Little cowboy boots and skateboards, where have you gone? Turn around in your six, turn around and you are eight, turn around and you're a young man going out of my gate. Turn around, turn around, turn around, and you're a young man going out of my gate. Where are you going, my little one, little one? Little dandles and petticoats, where have you flown? Turn around and you are tiny, turn around and you are grown. Turn around and you're a young wife with babes of your own. Turn around, turn around, turn around, and you're a young wife with babes of your own. That was a song by Malvina Reynolds that's been changed through the years, and there are different verses, and I added a verse to include little boys as well as little girls. What key
And
is
that's
this
not
one?
to say nowadays that little girls can't play with cowboy boots and
And
skateboards, and
That's
that
true.
little boys can't play with dandles and petticoats.
That's right.
Because it's all good.
Okay, what key am I in now? Okay, that's right. Nope. See? Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Just make sure.
You get it.
This is
You got to do
another.
it the fancy way.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right to me.
This is another discussion between a mother and a daughter. It's in German. So we'll tell you in advance. We won't give the whole story away. We'll just tell you that the mother wants the daughter to marry and asks her, well, wouldn't you like to marry a farmer? No. A doctor? A lawyer? No. A teacher? No. A minister? No. And we'll tell you later what she decides to marry. Es ist eine Diskussion zwischen einer Mutter und einer Tochter. Die Mutter will, dass die Tochter heiraten will, aber die Tochter ist sehr wählerisch und will einfach nicht diese Berufe, die die Mutter ausdenkt. Ja. Mädchen, willst du heiraten?
Ja, Mutter, ja.
So heiratst du einen Bauern.
Nee, Mutter, nee. Bauer heiraten will ich nicht. Kuhstall misten mag ich nicht. Nee, Mutter, nee. Nee, Mutter, nee.
Mädchen, willst du heiraten?
Ja, Mutter, ja.
So heiratst du einen Doktor.
Nee, Mutter, nee. Doktor heiraten will ich nicht. Leute vergiften mag ich nicht. Nee, Mutter, nee. Nee, Mutter, nee.
Mädchen, willst du heiraten?
Ja, Mutter, ja.
So heiratst du einen Anwalt.
Nee, Mutter, nee. Anwalt heiraten will ich nicht. Leute betrügen mag ich nicht. Nee, Mutter, nee. Nee, Mutter, nee.
Mädchen, willst du heiraten?
Ja, Mutter, ja.
So heiratst du einen Lehrer.
Nee, Mutter, nee. Lehrer heiraten will ich nicht. Kinder dreschen mag ich nicht. Nee, Mutter, nee. Nee, Mutter, nee.
Mädchen, willst du heiraten?
Ja, Mutter, ja.
So heiratst du einen Pfarrer.
Nee, Mutter, nee. Pfarrer heiraten will ich nicht. Windlewäsche mag ich nicht. Nee, Mutter, nee. Nee, Mutter, nee.
Mädchen, willst du heiraten?
Ja, Mutter, ja.
So heiratst du einen Musikanten.
Ja, Mutter, ja. Musikanten heiraten will ich schon. Singen und tanzen mag ich gern. Ja, Mutter, ja. Ja, Mutter, ja.
Now we can tell you why the daughter didn't want to marry each of those occupations. It's really, but you don't have to feel bad because it doesn't really leave any occupation out. So why doesn't she want to marry a farmer?
Because she doesn't like to clean out the
Cow
poop. What is it called?
I don't know.
Cleaning out the stables.
Yeah.
Mucking
out the stables.
She doesn't like to muck out the stables.
And why doesn't she want to marry a doctor?
She doesn't like to poison people.
And why doesn't she want to marry a lawyer?
She doesn't like to hoodwink people.
And why won't she marry a teacher? Now these you have to know.
These
This
are
is a very old song.
She doesn't like to
marry a teacher because thrashing.
Thrashing children.
She doesn't want to thrash children. And this will take some explaining in English, probably. She doesn't want to marry a minister because...
Doesn't like to clean diapers.
Right.
She doesn't like to do the diaper washing.
Clean diapers. In Germany, it's a tradition that ministers just have thousands of children. And like I said, I think last week, I live in an old parsonage.
It's
in
huge.
Germany. It's huge. It was probably, at the time, the biggest. Besides the little castle next door, it was probably the biggest building in the village.
Yeah.
And it's a tiny village. So it's a big house for a tiny village. All right, now this is another...
Jack, the song before this one, Jack or Claudia, or both of them, said, very nice. How can you sing this without crying? We did. We just did it in rehearsal.
Yeah, we always cry
We
in
just
rehearsal.
cried through rehearsal, and then we try not to do it so that our voices don't crack. But yeah, there's another one coming, and we'll see. We'll get through it.
Yeah, we'll see what we get through that one. This is another discussion between a mother and a daughter.
Oh, she marries a musician.
The end. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. She marries a musician.
She wants to sing and dance her life through, so she marries a musician.
And
She wants
obviously, it's the last choice of the mother and the first choice of the daughter. And in this one, it's the other way around. It's the farmer that she wants.
She wants to. No, she wants.
Well, she doesn't care.
She just wants to get married, and the mom's like, no, don't get married.
It's just the roles are reversed almost. The mother does not want her to marry, and she doesn't care who. Anybody will do. Okay. One morning, the weather being fair, the mother and her daughter went out to take the air. And as they were a-walking, this maid begins to vow, I must and I will get married. I'm in the notion now. Oh daughter, 'tis hold your foolish tongue. What makes you want to marry? You know you are too young. I'm 16 now, dear mother, and as you well allow, I must and I will get married. I'm in the notion now. Suppose you were to try, dear, and could not find a man. Oh, never you mind that, mother, for there goes Miller's son. He calls me milk and honey, 'twas milking of my cows. I must and I will get married. I'm in the notion now. Suppose he were to fool you as he has done before. Oh, never you mind that, mother, for there are plenty more. See, there goes Jack the farmer, with whistling to his plough. I must and I will get married. I'm in the notion now. One morning, the weather being fair, the mother and her daughter went out to take the air. And as they were a-walking, this maid begins to vow, I must and I will get married. I'm in the notion now. So, auf Deutsch. Also das war ungefähr die andere Seite. In dem Fall wollte die Mutter gar nicht, dass die Tochter heiratet. Und sie will unbedingt, egal wer, auch ein Bauer oder ein, egal wen. Danke. Egal wen.
Ja, als ob ich reden kann. Ich habe die ganze Woche meine, wie heißen die denn?
Deine Artikel
verwechselt im Zigeunerlied. Nein, ja.
Ja, eben. Wo der Glück und das Frohsinn wohnen. Even I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, we're all losing our mind over here.
Yeah. Well, you're not getting any sleep either with a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. No. Okay. I got it.
Yeah, I can also not pronounce that. Or I don't want to try and butcher it.
Sophia. Oh, it's just Sophia.
Okay.
Sophia. Aus Ungarn. Oh, cool.
She says the
From
last
Hungary.
one made her laugh.
Oh, good. Oh, I could tell stories about all these wonderful people who are writing to us. Thank you so much. You're all so wonderful. Wow. Where was I? Oh, now I'm really gonna
Both
cry.
sides. Uh-oh. Sorry.
Please sing along if you know this, which you all will. Goes and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way,
But now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way.
I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow
It's clouds, illusions I recall.
I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and tunes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way.
But now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go. And if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away.
I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall.
I really don't know love
At all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way.
But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their head, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day.
I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Daughter, daughter, don't you know you're not the first to feel just so? And let me say before I go, it's worth it anyway. Someday we may all be surprised. We'll wake and open until we turn and face the sun, yes. All of us and everyone. We've all been living upside down and turned around with love unfound until we turn and face the sun, yes. All of us and everyone. So, for those of you who did not recognize the last verse, that is one that Pete Seeger wrote, and he performed it together with Joni Mitchell without telling her that he was going to sing that last verse. So there's a wonderful video out there of Pete Seeger surprising Joni Mitchell with that beautiful last verse. Für die, die die letzte Strophe nicht erkannt haben, das ist von Pete Seeger. Hat Joni Mitchell damit überrascht bei einer Live-Aufnahme einmal, als die letzte Strophe dazu gesungen hatte. Okay, now we stand up.
Okay, we stand up.
Yes.
We stand up.
I have known this song since I was a child,
Oh, goodness. Okay, we're going to stand
and
up.
I thought it was funny.
I still
when
think
I
it's
was-
funny.
You still think it's funny.
It's sad,
It's
but
it's
so
tragic,
accurate.
but it is so right on. And it was written down in a woman's diary during the Civil War, so 1860s we're talking about. And the tragic part is that was quite a while back, and nothing has changed. It's called Housewife's Lament. And I'll tell you, like I said, I used to think it was funny. But now I know there are still worms in the cherries, slugs on the roses, ants in the sugar, and mice in the pies.
And no matter how much technology you have, you still got to clean your stupid house.
Even if you have a smart house, it still has to be cleaned.
Yep.
Alright, also das ist ein Lied, das stammt aus dem Tagebuch einer Frau aus der Zeit des Bürgerkriegs in Amerika, also 1860. Und ich dachte als Kind, das ist ein sehr lustiges Lied. Inzwischen weiß ich, dass sich nichts geändert hat in all den Jahren. Es gibt immer noch Schnecken auf den Rosen, Würmer in den Kirschen, Ameisen im Zucker und Mäuse in der Torte. Okay, mal in F.
One day I was walking, I heard a...
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, sorry. I got it.
One day I was walking, I heard a complaining. I spied an old woman, the picture of gloom. She gazed at the mud on her doorstep, 'twas raining, and this was her song as she wielded her broom. Oh, life is a toil and love is a trouble. Beauty will fade and riches will flee. Pleasures they dwindle and prices they double, and nothing is as I would wish it to be.
You can sing along. We'll do that again.
Oh, life is a toil and love is a trouble. Beauty will fade and riches will flee. Pleasures they dwindle and prices they double, and nothing is as I would wish it to be. There's too much of ironing goes into a shirt. There's nothing that's worth all the time you waste on it. There's nothing that lasts us but trouble and dirt. Oh, life is a toil and love is a trouble. Beauty will fade and riches will flee. Pleasures they dwindle and prices they double, and nothing is as I would wish it to be.
There are worms in the cherries and slugs on the roses, and ants in the sugar and mice in the pies. The rubbish of spiders no mortal supposes, and ravaging roaches and damaging flies.
Oh, life is a toil and love is a trouble. Beauty will fade and riches will flee. Pleasures they dwindle and prices they double, and nothing is as I would wish it to be. With grease and with grime from corner to center, forever at war and forever alert. No rest for a day lest the enemy enter. I spend my whole life in a struggle with dirt. Oh, life is a toil and love is a trouble. Beauty will fade and riches will flee. Pleasures they dwindle and prices they double, and nothing is as I would wish it to be.
Last night in my dreams I was stationed forever on a small little rock in the midst of the sea. My one chance in life was a constant endeavor to sweep off the waves as they swept over me.
Oh, life is a toil and love is a trouble. Beauty will fade and riches will flee. Pleasures they dwindle and prices they double, and nothing is as I would wish it to be. Alas, 'twas no dream, ahead I behold it. I see I am powerless, my fate to avert. She lay down her broom, her apron she folded. She lay down and died and was buried in dirt. Oh, life is a toil and love is a trouble. Beauty will fade and riches will flee. Pleasures they dwindle and prices they double, and nothing is as I would wish it to be.
So that was the tragic one.
Yes, and thanks for being here.
Right.
We've done a lot of talking today, I think.
Yeah.
This is the longest
Concert
we've ever done.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Okay, we're almost
That's
done.
okay.
This is
So,
our last song.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and thanks for being here. Happy Mother's Day tomorrow.
Yes.
Have a happy Mother's Day. Celebrate. I don't know.
Celebrate.
Throw some confetti in there.
Put nice clothes on and have a virtual tea with all your friends.
Yeah, we need
or
one.
your family.
We're gonna do that.
We're gonna
sometime.
do that too.
And please like and subscribe and put something in our virtual hat if you feel like it. And except for you know who.
You know who? Yeah.
John. Bad. Naughty. No. Stop it. Yeah.
Wait.
What else? Anything else?
That. Yeah. Auf Deutsch.
Auf Deutsch. Hallo. Tschüss. Bald. Letztes Lied. Danke, dass ihr hier wart und einen wunderschönen Muttertag morgen. Zieht euch was Schönes an und tanzt wild und nackt durch die Nacht, wer weiß.
Okay.
Viel Spaß.
Das kann
Und-
man nicht auf Englisch sagen. We're in America, dear.
I know. Und bitte abonnieren und liken und mögen. Und wenn ihr könnt und wollt, etwas in unseren virtuellen Hut hineinplatzieren. Und danke.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Sure.
So that was the tragic part of being a woman. This is the part that says, actually, if you can do all that, you can do anything.
Ja.
Also das ist jetzt das Lied von der Frau, die alles kann. Sie kann ein Kleid aus einem Mehlsack nähen und ein Mann aus dir oder wer auch immer machen.
Stop it.
Are you getting your words?
Yeah, I'm getting my words, and they're scrolling all over the place.
Okay, and
Come
I'm
on.
dripping tea on your computer. So
Thanks.
okay, if I look confused during this song, it's because I'm used to doing it on a pedal harp. So I keep looking for my pedals that aren't there, and so it's and I don't know how somehow it's working without having to flip any levers, but it's not really working, so I look confused a lot. Well, I can wash out at 44 pairs of socks and hang them on the line, you know.
I can wash and iron 2 dozen shirts, for you can count from 1 to 9.
I can scoop up, see there it is. I can scoop up a great big dip of grease from the drippings can.
Throw it in the skillet,
To my shop and get back, for it melts in the pan. 'Cause I'm a woman, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again. 'Cause I'm a woman, whoa, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again. Or you can sing along on that. Oh, well, I can rub and scrub till this old house shines just like a dime.
wash the dishes, feed the baby powder my face at the same time.
I can get all dressed up and sing to 5 a.m. and then
Jump in bed at 5, get up at 6 and start all over again.
'cause I'm a woman, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again. 'Cause I'm a woman, whoa, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again. Oh, well, if you come to me sickly, you know, I can make you well.
And if you come to me all hexed up and know I'm gonna break the spell.
And if you come to me hungry, I'm gonna feed you full of my grits.
And if it's loving you want, I'm gonna kiss you, honey, and kiss you over again. 'Cause I'm a woman,
W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again. 'Cause I'm a woman, whoa, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again. Oh, well, I got a $50 gold piece, and there's nothing I can't do.
I can make a dress out of a feed bag.
I can make a man out of you. 'Cause I'm a woman, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again. 'Cause I'm a woman, whoa, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again. Oh, I think we should do the refrain again, just so
Okay.
everybody can sing it.
See,
'Cause I'm a woman, W-O-O-M-A-N. Let me tell you again.
Thank you for being here.
For sticking it out with us. Thank you for your true support, your faithfulness, and vielen Dank an Europa auch.